What's going on, Patreon? Woke up this morning feeling dangerous. Cleveland Browns on a roll. I think we won 3 out of 5 under Greg Williams. Baker's rolling. Beat the Carolina Panthers. They were 6-6. We dropped them to 6-7. Cleveland moves to 5-7-1. Been watching every game, boys. We need a wide receiver. We drop a ridiculous amount of passes. Not only the drop passes, but the route running skills are subpar. We're just not getting open. Jarvis Landry is a beast. I was happy to see Freddie Kitchens get him involved in another way last night or yesterday afternoon. Handed him off the ball twice, one for a touchdown, another one for like a 60-70 yard gain. Got tackled inside the 5. Great play calling. Freddie Kitchens, our new offensive coordinator, is really lighting it up. Nothing but positive things I'm hearing about him. He's really doing a great job. So Cleveland's on the up and up. We finally got our quarterback, the dangerous man himself, Baker Mayfield. Looking good for Cleveland. So I'm pretty excited about that. And speaking about the Panthers, we're going to dive into the Carolina Panthers playbook. Drop me a follow on Twitter. I'm going to put it on the screen here. I only got like 77 followers on Twitter, but I'm trying to get my follow game up. Do me a favor, if you're on Twitter, drop me a follow. It's all sports related, Madden related. Every once in a while I'll throw some BS in there, like I know what I'm talking about some random subject, but 99% sports and Madden related. Drop me a follow on there, and let's dive into these offensive plays out of the Carolina Panthers playbook. All right, boys, first and foremost, we're going to dive into this A-slot formation. Great formation here. And it's the PA read, and this play is underrated. It's just like the PA crossers. We'll do it against random here, but it's more sneaky. You got a lineman down. This formation is great to run out of. The inside zone is deadly here because you got, 7 down linemen. And then at the same time, you come out and run a PA crossers type play. In this situation, I would put Njoku over there where Fells is. But you can put Njoku on a fade, so it does pay off to have a receiver over there. I think it's worth more. I find more value having the athletic receiving tight end at the triangle slot, obviously just because of the nature of that route. But go ahead and block your running back. You can fade X or you can drag him, whatever. First read's always going to be X. Then I would check circle. It's really X, triangle, circle, just right in line from right to left. Just go X, triangle, and you could tell pretty quick if X is going to get open. Drags are still pretty OP, even after this latest patch. Oh, and you can leave him on his check and release. That's one thing I'm going to cover in this ebook, guys. These check and release routes from the line of scrimmage are severely underrated. Most of the time, people are just blocking out of them, but they do lay a block, and then they run out on the route. I've been using them a lot in Draft Champion, especially out of the pistol formation. I'll give you guys some schemes that involve that, but it really confuses the user too, because the users it doesn't register as a route to a user. He's going to be covering everybody else, and then all of a sudden that check and release slips out to the flats, and you can get some yards with it. So don't sleep on those routes. You can leave it just like that. He lays a block, and then he slips out, and then you have a nice little high-low read between X and triangle. So I kind of like it like that. Just block the running back. You could fade X like this and block the running back. One of those will get open. Or if he's sending a lot of edge heat, the best thing to do is just drag X. That way you have a quick hitter underneath. It's really like a nice little check down. And then one more thing you can do with this play, boys, is fade X. And then what you do is you move triangle to the right, and you snap it right when he's on the joke. Ooh, I'll try to do a little early there. I mean, it doesn't matter if he sets. You can still run it. But it creates a nice little like unique route to the right side. Or what you can do is move square over. And when you move square over, what this does, it gets triangle wide open. So square is going to take the attention of that safety over there. And if you buy yourself just a little bit of time, triangle gets open right underneath. And that was man defense, I think. Most people aren't running man. If he's running man, you could beat him with just with Callaway's route. Or if Njoku was a triangle, you can beat him with that. Fells is just not that fast. But if you move square over and snap it right when he's on Njoku's shoulder, maybe roll out a little bit. Square takes the safety deep, and you'll have triangle wide open underneath. And I would really put a athletic receiving tight end at triangle spot. You're kind of wasting Njoku on that fade. Let's do that real quick. Oops. And stay tuned. The goal today, boys, is to give you about 4 offensive plays. And then I'm going to start labbing this. I'm very close to finding a crazy blitz. So I'm going to be labbing that the rest of the day. So block your running back, fade X, move square to the right, and snap it right when he's on Fell's shoulder. And your read's going to be between square and triangle. And square is going to take that safety deep. And I actually had X early there. But square is going to take that safety deep, and it's going to allow triangle to slip underneath. And you can let square get a little bit further out. See how that's Njoku just gets that separation, especially man defense. That triangle route cannot really be stopped with man defense because you can throw them open, and it's all about where you lead it. But if you lead past a little down and a little right, they really can't guard it. Look how wide open triangle's getting because square's taking them deep. So that's it for this play, boys. Stay tuned for the next one.